Hi students, this is Vijayata from Postgraduate Teaching Department of Law, RTM, Nagpur University. In this video, we are going to discuss human rights under the Charter of the United Nations. As you have already seen or learned that how United Nations was formed or established in 1945 in your graduate study. Now coming directly to the Charter of the United Nations, the Charter of the United Nations is a very important document which shows or which gives us the idea to the reader what are the powers, functions of a particular group or the organ or of the particular institute. Basically, the charter is like the constitution which envisaged the rights, duties, powers, and functions of a particular institute or organ. Coming to the Charter of the United Nations, there are various provisions to promote the universal respect and observance for human rights and fundamental freedom. During the Second World War, the shocking crimes were committed by Nazis on Jews and other races, encouraged a strong movement for the protection of human rights and fundamental freedoms. Several delegates at the San Francisco conference was of the opinion that United Nations should establish an international bill of rights, but the members were agreed with the promotion and respect for human rights must be an integral part of the United Nations Charter. They were succeeded in their attempts subsequently, and as a result, the result was that there are number of provisions were made for the protection and promotion of human rights, which we are going to discuss or which we are going to analyze in this particular video. One of the important parameters to understand the Charter of the United Nations is to look into the preamble of it. The preamble of the United Nations Charter opens with the declaration that we, the people of the United Nations, determine to reaffirm faith in the fundamental human rights, in the dignity and worth of human person, in equal rights of men and women, and of nation large and small. In this way, we can see that the preamble reaffirms the faith in the fundamental human rights of a person, which guarantees the equal rights of men and women and of the nation large and small. Next article in the United Nations Charter is Article 1, Para 3, states that one of the purposes of the United Nations is to achieve the international cooperation in solving international problems of an economic, social, cultural, or humanitarian character, and in promoting and encouraging respect for human rights and fundamental freedoms for all without any discrimination or distinction as to race, sex, language, or religion. Next article, which directly reflects the human right, is Article 13, which provides that General Assembly should initiate the studies or makes recommendation for the purposes of promoting international cooperation in economic, social, cultural, educational and health field and assisting in realization of human rights and fundamental freedoms for all without discrimination as to race, sex, language or religion. Next article in the Charter is Article 55 and 56. Article 55 and 56 was inserted with the view to create a condition of stability and well-being which is necessary in order to maintain the peaceful and friendly relation among the nation based on respect for the principle of equal rights and self-determination of people. Article 55 imposes on the United Nations to promote the universal respect for an observance of human rights and fundamental freedom without any distinction. The extension of Article 55, or we can say the supporter of Article 55, can be seen in Article 56, which states that all the members pledge themselves to take joint and separate action in cooperation with the organization for achievement of the purposes set forth in Article 55. So, these two articles, Article 55 and Article 56 are in collaboration with each other. Next article is Article 62 that authorizes the Economic and Social Council to make recommendation for the purposes of promoting respect for and observance of human rights and fundamental freedoms for all. Next article in this particular slide, you can see Article 68 also, which empowers the Economic Social Council to set up a commission in economic and social fields and for promotion of human rights and such other commission as may be required for the performance of its function. Coming to the last article which directly reflects the human rights under the Charter is Article 76, which directly speaks for the encouragement for the respect of human rights, which states that one of the basic objectives of the trusteeship system is to encourage the respect for human rights and fundamental freedom for all without distinction as to race, sex, language, or religion, and to encourage the recognition of the independence of the people of the world. The above all provisions of the Charter, which directly speaks for the promotion and protection of human rights. These provisions of the United Nations Charters opens a new era of approach regarding the promotion and protection of human rights and fundamental freedom. It was the first international document where the member states agreed to promote and protect human rights of all its citizens at international level. Thus, the preamble of the Charter of the United Nations, which determined to reaffirm faith in the fundamental rights and the dignity and worth of the human person. The Charter gives human rights respectable place before the international community. All the states are bound to take joint and separate action in the cooperation with the Organization for Protection and Promotion of Human Rights without any discrimination. It is to be noted that while the Charter was at the drafting stage at the San Francisco, Latin American states proposed that the Charter should contain the International Bill of Rights. States proposed right as a specific list of with a specific list of rights, but it could not be possible due to lack of time to prepare the International Bill of Rights. It was stated that the organs of the United Nations should make effective provisions regarding the promotion and protection of human rights in the near future. Well, in the next video, we will analyze the Declaration of Human Rights and its legal effect. Thank you.